So after witnessing the biggest upset in the history of boxing, where Francis Ngannou, with 0 fights in the professionals and amateurs, I'm talking about 0 experience, some way, somehow, he managed to beat Tyson Fury, drop him, then outbox him to a robbery decision. Listen, with this performance, Francis Ngannou is gonna go down as the greatest athlete of all time. What he did is so unbelievable. He makes a fictional movie like Creed 3 believable. It was more believable than what Francis Ngannou did against Tyson Fury. See, one of the main reasons I didn't like Creed 3 like that was due to the storyline being unbelievable. How his homie got out of jail and immediately fought for the title, where he was able to become the champ in his first fight. Now, that person in particular I'm talking about actually was an amazing amateur fighter. He was the #1 in the nation in the movie, right? Even then, it was really unrealistic for him to become a champ in his first fight, in his pro debut. Even then, Francis Ngannou made the fictional Creed movie non-fictional compared to his story. Because unlike the story of Creed homie in the movie, Francis Ngannou has 0 experience in boxing overall, amateurs and pro. However, some way, somehow, he was able to beat Tyson Fury, the best heavyweight champ on the planet, who old media say is one of the greatest of all time. Before the fight, I really gave Francis Ngannou not 0 chance, but -0 chance to beat Tyson Fury. It was an impossible task. If you're a casual fan, you can't possibly comprehend the magnitude of this win for Francis Ngannou. The UFC and boxing are 2 completely different sports. This is like Messi coming over from soccer to beat LeBron James on a 1-on-1 in basketball. It's literally impossible. But Francis Ngannou made the impossible possible. This is equivalent to a man who passed the PE test to become a doctor without going to college. Forget about college. This man didn't even go to high school nor middle school. Would you believe a man like that could pass the PE test to become a doctor? Well, guess what? That's what Francis Ngannou pulled off when he beat Tyson Fury. I say all of this to point out, this man, Francis Ngannou, pretty much skipped middle school, high school, and university to become a doctor. This man pretty much went from soccer to win a ring in basketball. However, in the sport of boxing, because it's so corrupted, they ended up robbing this man who wrote a Hollywood script in real life. All because Tyson Fury has the complexion for the connection to get the ultimate protection. While on the other hand, Francis Ngannou, he has the complexion for the neglection. You see, leading up to the Tyson Fury fight, Francis Ngannou called Tyson Fury a cheater. He said on the Joe Rogan podcast that Tyson Fury loads up his gloves by manipulating and tampering with them. But he's not going to get away with that against him. Check it out.
And one thing that, and we are going to talk about is Tyson gloves. He's very tricky with his glove.
With
I think
his
he's
gloves?
cheat. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've heard a lot of complaint about his gloves, which is like his glove has no protection.
Where have you heard this from?
Even when he fought Deontay Wilder,
Yeah.
he complained about that.
Yeah, but did you ever look into that, though?
Tisora complained about that.
Yeah.
And that's what we are talking about the team. And then I'm like, oh, yes, the UK commission, the gloves. I'm like, bro, we're going to get there. We need every gloves to be checked. You don't tell me about this commission. All the gloves get to be checked. I don't want, if you want us to fight bare hands, bare knickers, let's go bare knickers. But don't give me a 10-ounce gloves and wear a 8-ounce or 6-ounce glove because he has no protection. Nah.
You really think he's doing that?
I think so. I mean, I have heard I think we have nothing to lose by double check.
Nothing to lose by double check.
Yeah,
That's
because
true.
it's been more than once that people talk about his gloves.
Right, but nobody
and even his
beats him.
opening, even his opening.
Now, obviously, Joe Rogan tried to defend Tyson Fury. However, facts are facts. You can't change the fact that Tyson Fury cheated by taking steroids. And if you don't want to believe Deontay Wilder when he said that Tyson Fury tampered with his gloves, then perhaps you're going to believe witnesses that was training with Tyson Fury for the Deontay Wilder fight. Check it out.
This is Tyson shit, and these are his bag, his sparring gloves that we've been sparring with. As you can see, there's no fucking padding in here, and all the padding's in the back of his fucking glove. Look at that shit. I could touch my other side of my finger with this shit, and there's shit falling out from the middle of the glove. Does he know who the fuck I am? He must not know, does he? Does he? What? Oh, he does not know. Look at this shit, man. And then, hold on, these are the sparring gloves they told me they got from me. These thick ass, look at, hold on, let's see, watch the squeeze. Going nowhere. Going nowhere. Watch this shit.
That was Tyson Fury's sparring partner, Nicholas Asbury. If you don't want to believe him, perhaps you're going to believe the coach, the legendary Coach Berry. He was also there. Check out what he had to say.
Because of where you're going in your career, your manager should know about stuff like this and you really got to get I'm sorry to be, but you got to get your manager on board with the entire thing. Because the entire camp, what kind of gloves he wears, like this is your manager's job to protect you. Like I'm supposed to protect you too, but what am I going to say to them? Hey guys, Tyson shouldn't have those gloves, it's unsafe. Barry, get the fuck out of camp.
Me too. I'll go home.
Yeah, but this.
I don't mind for 2 weeks. I've done enough.
Bro, not only these gloves beat up, you can I can tell. No, I can tell.
They pushed
that
it to the
they've
front.
been beating these gloves up on a wall or something. Look, you can see that from here.
I can't believe that. But I personally.
I'm shocked. This does shock me. Like it doesn't shock me.
Bro, I can't do
It
it.
shocks me. Man.
No, but I don't think.
No, don't hear you.
Now, Francis Ngannou was prepared for all of that. That's why Tyson Fury couldn't hit for Jack when he fought Francis Ngannou. Tyson Fury was so desperate during the fight when he was getting beat up by Francis Ngannou to the point he resorted back to his cheating ways by throwing an illegal elbow intentionally, hoping to do damage and get Francis Ngannou respect. That right there is cheating. You can't throw illegal intentional elbows during the fight. And how is it Ronaldo, who I'm pretty sure is not even a boxing fan and never boxed before, was able to spot that and reacted to Tyson Fury throwing an illegal elbow? However, the referee didn't. Some way, somehow, the referee who's standing right there missed it, but Ronaldo didn't. And we're going to come back to that. I'm actually going to make a whole nother video on the referee. Plus, I'm going to talk about him later on in this video. For the meantime, let me get back on track. Francis Ngannou came out calling out Tyson Fury for cheating by throwing an intentional illegal elbow. Tyson Fury landed an illegal elbow. But looking at the picture above, who would you say landed the elbow? And who would you say got hit with the elbow? Man, Tyson Fury landed the elbow and Francis Ngannou's face still looked as clean as it did before the fight. Meanwhile, Tyson Fury, on the other hand, he looked like he got jumped by Francis Ngannou, the referee, and the judges, all at the same time. But the irony of it all, despite how it looks, Tyson Fury actually had the referee and the judges on his team. That's what Francis Ngannou didn't know leading up to the fight, that he was actually going to fight not just Tyson Fury, but the referee along with the judges. And that's why he lost. Welcome to boxing, Francis Ngannou, and welcome to the Coincidentalist, where all of this takes place. And you best believe it's not a coincidence. It's well planned out. Francis Ngannou didn't just get robbed by the judges. That's only half of the story. He also got robbed by the referee, just like Deontay Wilder did. Welcome to the club, Francis Ngannou, and that's what Francis Ngannou wasn't prepared for. He was prepared for Tyson Fury cheating, but he wasn't prepared to be fighting the referee and the judges. Do you guys know when Francis Ngannou dropped Tyson Fury in the third round, the referee gave Tyson Fury not a 10 count, but more than a 20 count. Unbelievable, just like when Wilder knocked out Tyson Fury. Wilder actually knocked out Tyson Fury twice. However, instead of the referees ruling it as a knockout, they gave Tyson Fury a 20 count so he can get up. Therefore, the $1 million question, how the heck can you beat Tyson Fury? You can't beat him on the scorecards because the judges going to rob you just like they did Francis Ngannou, and you can't knock him out because the referee is going to give him a 20 plus count. He's going to give Tyson Fury all the time he needs to get up in order to recover. The only possible way to beat Tyson Fury is to knock him out, spark out cold. I'm talking about getting knocked out senseless. But even then, just like Deontay Wilder did in the first fight, the referee is going to be screaming at Tyson Fury's face, attempting to get him up. That's what the referee did in the first Wilder versus Fury fight. He didn't just give Fury 20 seconds to recover, he also screamed at his face till he woke him up. That's the benefits of having the right complexion for the connection to get the ultimate protection. But they always talk about everyone's supposed to be equal, right? From the Me Too movement and so on and so forth. However, in the sport of boxing, it still feels like we back in the 1600s or something. Can we get a fair fight? Can we get fighters to fight on an even playing field? Can we treat every single fighter equally, regardless of his skin color? After all, we in 2023, not the 1900s. However, they treated Francis Ngannou like he was Jack Johnson. They robbed him of writing his own Hollywood script that he actually written with his own footsteps, all because of the yin and the yang. This has to stop. This ain't right. The corruption has to come to an end. Something has to be done. This is a fight at the end of the day. You know it's bad when you can't even get a fair one in a fight with fists. We're not talking about a war. Francis Ngannou needs to have a movie one day to show how he beat Tyson Fury, but ended up losing to the referee and the judges. Last but not least, you can't forget about the commentary. They got to get an honorable mention for their biased coverage. So pretty much Francis Ngannou was fighting the commentary too. He just didn't know. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.